Hi, I'm Mary Caton, a sports writer with the Windsor Star, and we're here today with Patrick Sanvido, third-year defenseman with the Windsor Spitfires, and named last week as captain of the team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, we're a few games into it. Patrick, tell us, how is it different when you walk in that dressing room and you're the one grabbing the jersey with the C on it?
It was pretty special when after being announced, playing the next day, walking into the room and seeing the C on my jersey. So it was a pretty special feeling walking in, and it's obviously a huge honor being named captain of a junior hockey team. And all year I've been kind of taking a leadership approach to everything I do, so it's not much of a change, but it is a lot more responsibility.
Have you ever been a captain before on a team?
When I was really young, like when my dad coached, I joke about it with Jimmy Parker. He asked me the same thing, and I said, yeah, when my dad was a coach for 2 years. But I have worn an A in minor hockey, but that was about it.
Are there any captains that you've either experienced firsthand or know of by reputation that you like their style and would like to emulate?
Well, actually today I met Harry Young, and he came to our practice today, so I kind of, Boogie introduced me to him and kind of said that we're kind of the same kind of player, and so it was very cool to meet him. But having Kirby Reichel, Severio Posa, Slater Cuckoo as captains, it's very easy to learn from them and take off or try to do what they were able to.
Yeah, you had some good role models close at hand.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, moving forward, what do you think is going to be the toughest challenge with the added responsibility?
We have a pretty young team this year, so it's going to be a matter of trying to keep the guys consistent. Because I know when I was in my first year, I started out pretty well. But then playing only 30 games in minor hockey compared to 68 grueling games in the OHL, you hit a part of the season where everything kind of drops off and you get really tired. So it's going to be trying to level out the younger guys and providing leadership for them so they can develop a good career in the OHL and we can have a successful team.
Now, I know in talking to Jimmy Parker, you said you want to be one of those style that leads by example.
Yeah.
But at some point, you also have to be that voice in the room that drops the hammer. Have you had to do that yet? I know it's early on, but
it's only been about a week, so
yeah.
Hopefully not. But obviously, there hasn't been any times yet. I told Jim that I am kind of shy guy, that I don't really like to speak up, but if I have to, then I will.
I imagine one of the toughest things would be if you have to get after a buddy a little bit for the way he's going.
Yeah, we're all brothers in the room. Like, we spend every single day together, so it's hockey relationships are they're very similar to having a brother. So it's, if you have to do it, they usually understand, or if maybe a day later they understand where you're coming from, maybe not at the time. So it is a touchy thing, but like Boogie says, sometimes being a leader, it can be uncomfortable. And
moving forward, I'm curious how you'll strike a balance. You have to take care of your teammates, look after the room, but you're an NHL prospect drafted by Dallas. You got to take care of your own game too. How will you kind of balance those two?
The way I look at it is if we have good team success, then personally I should be having good success for myself. So I think if we're doing well as a team, we're winning games, then I'll be all right. I think you look at good teams in the league, like I remember when my first year, London's, those kind of teams, they had a really good team, and some players that didn't get, their younger players didn't get as much of an opportunity. They got drafted anyway because they played for a successful team. So if we can develop that in our dressing room and stuff, then I won't have to worry about my game.
Well, there you have it, folks. Next action for Captain Sanvido and the Windsor Spitfires is Friday in Saginaw.